Hi, this is the D.E. Nichols channel. You can call me David. I've been Auto Bravado forever online. I'm less famous there, but I've been there forever. Check out www.autobravado.com. You'll find that I have tons of websites, but that's like the main one. On to a Ratchet review. Hi guys, real quick, because I don't want to take these home. Just too many of them. I actually have one more Ratchet than what I told some of my subscribers that asked. Forgot about this guy. But I have a 3/4 inch Ratchet. It's coarse, but it engages immediately. I believe I bought this at Harbor Freight before I knew Harbor Freight existed. I just stopped by some random store and bought it many years ago. It doesn't even say Harbor Freight on it. But it's been reliable, and I've used it for a long time for heavy duty stuff. Okay. Next, out of nowhere, from Harbor Freight, I also have this electric ratchet. You can ratchet with it. It gets a little bit loose over time. So when you get it maxed out, sometimes it wants to break free, and you can set it in for having to work on that, but you only have a 2-year warranty for it to act up like that. So I use it too much and want to let it go, and now the warranty's over. But it seems to have tightened back up in there. Maybe it's because I took a huge crow's foot and tightened this up. Very reliable, 1/4 inch. I've used it for years. I also have, I know this isn't a ratchet, but all things that turn things. I did a review that I didn't really like this Matco. It was too powerful, but I didn't realize that it was very sensitive to very powerful. So I can do something hand tight up to 60 foot-pounds. And I can put any kind of socket driver in here that I want, or screws or whatever. I also have this guy, a little bit sloppier than this huge one. 3/8 made out of plastic. I learned very quickly after one hard day of professional use where I tore up most of it that I try to only use it when I need to. It's kind of like to keep it in my truck because it weighs less. It's really nice, but I think I'd wear it out too quickly. 3/8. Also have a 3/8 quart breaker bar. I try not to use it like a 1/2 inch breaker bar. After I warrantied it once from breaking off the tip, but I have given it some torture and it just keeps going. So this is everything that drives sockets, almost everything that I own. Here I have the Duralast that I talked in review for when I need to warranty it, but I've used it for years. It runs so smooth that it runs better than my brand new Matco that cost me $170. Okay, 10% off right now. Now it's breaking in. When I first bought it, I was like, where does it engage? Now it engages immediately. I'm glad. I was so mad. Glad my friend told me use it some more. But this gets you out of bad situations where there's no space. You need a 1/2 inch, but you have to buy something expensive so it doesn't break on you in 3/8. I have talked a little bit about this in 3/8. I did buy it, but the very first time I used it, it kept changing directions on me, and I couldn't even change my buddy's oil. It drove me insane. Maybe if I warrantied it, I would have been all right, but I already got rid of it. 1/2 inch, really like it. When I balls to the wall, forgive me, maybe I should bleep over that. When I have to really get into it, your life's on the line, you're putting so much force, hundreds of pounds of torque, I spread it, I had to warranty it. Otherwise this thing seems to be a beast. It's reliable, just tighten it up a bit. I wish they did this a little bit bigger. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast. I'm just hurrying before I go home from work. So I'm not taking all these tools, so I only need a few with me. That's why I need to do that, so I can go ride my motorcycle to and from work. So I got to limit what I take home to get stuff done. 1/2 inch, totally dependable. I've really cranked on it. It's just awesome. Pittsburgh, Harbor Freight. This one is Duralast. I love to use this guy because it becomes a screwdriver. I usually use it for quick things. I almost never use it as a quote breaker bar unquote, but I really like it. That's a really quick rundown of tons of different things. I like things all across the board. I do like that this is smooth. It's not this smooth every time I warranty it, but this time it's It's darn well is about as smooth as a snap-on. It is just amazing. They don't build it that well every time, but it's always good enough. Duralast AutoZone. Real quick, remember I probably bought this for about 10 bucks 15 years ago. These days they cost a bit more. I got lucky for these to be at $180. Typically they're about $300 a piece. They don't actually sell this one. It was a lower model. It's kind of like a student model. Can't remember what I paid for this. Maybe 16 bucks. Something a bit more for that. These are 23, but I may have paid 27 for them because the price does change over time. 170. Really thought about that a lot before I did it. It's just I couldn't. Every time I had a bad day with this, that I couldn't have something else that would work. I also own this by Easy Red. It works 6 months to 18 months before I have to warranty it typically. But I just needed something tougher and finer. Plus Easy Red, it's out on warranty. It's been gone for weeks. It's got a button on the side that as you run into it, it changes your flex. Instead of having a locking flex, well, it locks, but it moves on you if you hit that button. So suddenly you find yourself at a new angle. This one, it locks in, stays locked, never gets messed with, or you can keep it on flex. It's a little too loose for me on flex. I haven't tried tightening it up yet. This is brand new. I can't say I'm reviewing this. This is just something I'm trying out, and that it seems good after I start to break it in. Sorry, that was quick, down and dirty. Get out there and work on something. That's why I'm in such a hurry. I wanted to show off the new one and all these years of everything else that I use all the time that I really like and could save you guys some money. Check out these other videos. They're awesome. Or subscribe. You like the joke that I leave on some end of my videos about my dog's eyes will get you if you don't subscribe. All right, take care.